Hey, you guys, good evening. This is Shannon, and we are here way after dark. It is 10:05. And of course, you guys know that's like way several hours past the time I'm normally here live. But I wanted to come on just briefly, just to talk to you guys again about self care when needed, especially during times of stress. Self care is very, very important. And I bring that to you just kind of from experience is that sometimes, when you're dealing with a lot of things and things going on, you gotta, oh, she said, I know you lying. Yeah, I'm on that 10:05, 10:06. What time is it? 11, 1, 12. Yeah, but I wanted to come on because we want to be here, we want to be consistent as much as possible. Even though like the other times when I come back late, I'll be like, I should go on. And I'll be like, nah. But I'm like, you know what? This time we're gonna do some live. We're gonna come on here anyway. Despite the fact that it's way after dark. It is so like 10:06. But I did wanted to share about self-care. Share about self-care. It is just very it's 12. It is very important. Yeah, it is 12:07, huh, over there. It is you 2 hours ahead. It is so important to practice self-care, especially during times of need. When you really need to practice self-care, this is where you kind of, take some time for yourself, take some time to, address things that are probably not being done. Lots of times we like, not get things done. You said, "Where's Jolie?" So she can bop you on your head. I know Jolie sleep. She ain't in here. She's sleep. It's 10. She gotta go to sleep. But yeah, see, Jolie don't play. Jolie, no. She like, look, I'm going to sleep. Even when she was little, she would know that she needed to lay down. She would just go get her cover and go sit somewhere, probably in the well, she used to be in the closet, now a little bit in the closet. Okay, we're not gonna say that because y'all probably don't even understand by kids being in the closet. They want to be there, okay, just so we understand. They, they in there because they want to be. They go in the closet and they close the door. and, and they stay in there. And I know some people be like, why the kids in the closet? Because I mean, to be truthful in the matter, we have when we interview people, we have a question that talks about, dealing with child abuse and families putting their kids in the closet and stuff like that. But anyway, we're gonna leave that right there so that we don't get, somebody send me messages talking about why you got them kids in the closet. Anyway, closet is pretty big, and so it becomes a room inside a room. Anyway, so self care. But like I said, Joy Lee, she applies self care when she needs to. She will go lay down when she needs to. She's been doing that since she was little. She would just go grab her cover. Now she would put her cover over her head because usually, of course, like children, lots of children, but not all on the spectrum, they kind of will seclude themselves. She used to like to be inside boxes and things that just would remove her from everyone when she was just getting a little too much overstimulus, overstimulated rather. No, that's a stimulus check. So forget that word. But hey, stimulus is good. But anyway, when she gets a little overstimulated, she would basically move away and then get her blanket and then just put it over her head to kind of isolate herself. And I remember when she used to do that, I wanted to make her like a PVC tent so that she can have her own little PVC tent, like a square. And then she would be and put some material on it where she can just get in it and be, separated away. Um, Again, usually children who are on the spectrum are usually they kind of self isolate. You said send you one, you won't want to. They self isolate. They'll isolate themselves from, from everybody. They're not as engaged. Along the years that she has gotten older, she has been more and more engaged with people. I remember she didn't used to play with nobody and she would just sit and watch and she didn't want to be bothered. She didn't want to be a part of that. Now she actually does want to play. She wants to be a part of the activities, and everything is exciting. Oh, jumping and screaming. But then Malachi, he does the screaming. He everything. If he just hears, he gets stimulated really, really easily. And if people are talking or something's going on, he just hypes it up. He's like the hype man. He goes and hype it up like even more. But anyway, self care. Self care. Jolie, she knows how to practice self care for herself. She knows when she needs to go and rest and lay down. She'll go and lay down and mind her own business. Um, yeah, actually, I know she still don't play with nobody. She and what's so crazy is that as she's gotten older, she's kind of pay attention to the kids, to the babies. She didn't used to like babies. Nothing little, nothing. She would like move it away from her. She didn't want to be bothered with it at all. But now, even like with little kids, she'll like look at them and and either if she picks them up or she'll go and kind of check them out and do stuff. But she did hold baby Lolo and baby Naomi. She like when baby Naomi used to kind of walk off and go places and do stuff, she would kind of go grab her and go get her and bring her back. Like come back over here, little baby. So she she's pretty good. She understands they're fragile and they're young, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, now Jolie is asleep. She will go take her own self to sleep in that room and sit and watch her little iPad thingy and just watch it. So we are doing fundraising for an iPad for Joy Lee and Jamila. So if you guys want to contribute to the fund, you can actually buy one of these handy dandy thingies that Hot Cat had. These are the tumblers that Hot Cat made. She has some autism awareness ones. Wrong one. She gave me 3. So I got 3 of them. I got 3 of them, but I gotta see which one. Nope, that's not the right one either. So, okay, we got one. This is it, because this is the last one. So Hot Cat made these tumblers, and this one is for autism awareness. We are doing a drawing for it, so you can enter to win for $1, and you can enter to win this tumbler. Now, if you're interested and you want to enter to win the tumbler, it's basically $1, and you can go to either PayPal or the Cash App, and you can enter to win. It's probably best to just do $5 so that whatever that thing is, PayPal doesn't be acting crazy. Write the name on it. Yes, so of course they write their names on the tickets, and you can enter to win and enter to win this. So just so you can get a good look at it. Again, it says the greatest puzzle of life. And it has autism, and then it has this beautiful flower, and then it has this word on the side that says be kind. Let me make sure you can see it. Be kind, so be kind. Definitely be kind and understanding, because again, you never know. If you see a child that's probably behaving in a manner that you're probably like, okay, why is that kid doing that? You just kind of have to be very patient with them to understand that they're operating a little differently, and they can get a little basically oversensitive and emotional about things, and how to regulate their emotions is really hard for them. It's just uninhibited. They just, if they feel something or sense something, they just kind of react based on that, as opposed to, as we would say, practicing self-control and being able to rationalize to ourselves, saying that, that's probably not a good idea. We can do that. We can realize the outcomes or the consequences just doing something. Some children who are on the spectrum do not. That rationalization isn't there for them to say, to think and say, okay, that's probably not a good idea, to some degree. So let's just be real clear about that. Not that it's not period, because to some degree they understand dangers to some degree. But again, water, sometimes, we've had incidents way back when a lot of children who were autistic was kind of coming up missing, and they would wander off because they would wander off. I remember working at my other job, there was a mom who had an autistic child, and the child wandered out of the facility. And it was all over the news, where the child left out of the building, and, child walked on out. Um, okay, see you later. And so those were some of the things. Thank you for popping up and opening up your eyes and coming on the live. But those are some of the things that happen. So, again, being mindful of that. But our self-care Wednesday is, again, just to kind of remind us all that we do need to practice self-care, and however self-care works for you, be sure that in times of need, when you need it, just kind of, drop some stuff. That's my remedy to it. Just drop some stuff. Some stuff just don't need to be done right now. You just need to move it to another day, another time, until you can regroup and reassess where you are, and despite the fact of what's going on. So I'm going to get going. Thank you guys all for coming in. For those who are coming, for those who are going to catch this replay, thank you guys very much. Tomorrow is Thursday. That is, we did Tech Thursday, but it will be sponsored the Big Cup Thursday. And we're looking forward to it. But if you missed Tech Thursday, that was 2 Thursdays ago, or previous Thursday, we had Coach Dave live, and he was able to talk to you about technology, how to take your broadcast from blah to blam to bam bam. Okay, so that's what you want to do. Go check out Coach Dave. So I'm going to go. I thank all of you guys for being here, and you guys have a great evening, and see you in the next video. Bye.